give me a minute. I'll be back.
Fresh
I'm
fish.
stocking up on
Fresh
supplies.
fish. Arms and armor. Forged by a master craftsman.
I went out ice fishing a few days ago.
I've got a little word if you're interested, traveler. You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery? I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people. And they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event.
I've got weapons for giving and armor for getting.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. Out with it. That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof? Well, come back when you have some more evidence. Those rebels better not try coming to Hafengar. Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle-ready. Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon? I can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods. Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did. That I am. Train the recruits. Turn boys into men. That sort of thing. Thinking of asking the general for some training books. Give the soldiers something to do while they're on rest. Something besides drinking. Ever seen a book called The Mirror? We used to hand it out to boys looking to learn basic shield work. Good on you. Keep
Here
my
you are.
men in
There's
your
something.
prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
You're welcome. Great. Just what I needed.
Arms and armor. Forged by a master craftsman.
I like a little solitude.
for a while, right? What was it like back when we could still make runs out to the coast?
Well, before that cave-in sealed our ships in here, we could loot any size ship. What was that?
Scrap, rip them open.
Take that!
Hello? Who's there?
You'll be skeever food in a month. Take care of that.
See anything useful?
It feels like half of Skyrim has
that?
become outlaws.
There's a breeze.
By Zenithar, get a trade.
Let me give you some room.
Ah, disgusting. Be on guard.
Bandits are pathetic. I can steal gold much more effectively than they can.
Care to share? I'm a bit short on change right now.
Keep an eye out for traps.
Did these people choose the bandit life? Or did the bandit life choose them?
Do you
ever
think
look at the
black soul
settlement on a
gems would
map
be
and
more
wonder
effective
what
in
life
Valorant?
is
Themes?
Need any help?
Skyrim's wolves are much fiercer than wolves in High Rock. It's a shame. Their aggression means we probably can't tame them.
Oops.
Inigo, did you?
Yes. Again.
It must take a lot of bad stuff to drive.
Not funny, my friend.
I feel sorry for them.
Watch your back.
Time to end this.
There are many people that don't like fish. I personally love fish. Some of my favorites include salmon, mackerel, and even anglerfish. Sometimes anglerfish even taste like beef or lobster, which many are surprised to find out.
Never should have come here.
Come on. I'll make you pay. Lucky hit.
Someone there?
Gods no.
Fighting, Remy.
Nothing here after all.
Couldn't have done it without scrap. A lot of people in Wayrest don't like Red Guards much. But the Mercantile families trade often with Sentinel, so we get along fine with them.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
How did they find us?
You're as silent as a charging Kaguti.
Nico, kill!
Rather
You won't
exciting.
win this!
Oh, is that it?
You won't leave here alive.
Stay still, and I'll give you a shave.
This feels good.
Your end draws
Don't
ever
worry, your
closer.
death won't be in vain. Your corpse will be used to further science.
Starting to feel much better.
May not be cold right now.
Do you want some more? Much better. This ends. Son of a... Daniel.
Damn well, fool lets himself get surrounded.
This fucker seems shady. I wouldn't. Just as far as I can throw him.
whatever it is you're doing. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. What's not fun about caves?
I know blister warts sound gross, but they're actually pretty good for you.
Excellent.
It's dangerous stuff, that is.
me a long time to get an understanding of how dwarven spiders work.
My history from Thorn.
Imagine the day when I
Reminds me of
finally
my family
understand
back home.
centurions.
I like to think it keeps me safe.
Who's a good boy? Need some help? Nicely done. I'm impressed.
Keep breathing, Remy. Imagine the open sky. Don't think about being entombed in the stone for all eternity. Happy thoughts only. What is it? Now, since you're giving me these things to carry, I assume you're also giving Zell a similar amount?
Between Kaiden and Hoff, I'm not sure how much more intense masculinity I can take. Excellent. What shall we work on? Ready. Breathe. What a coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too. On we go.
What are we doing here, underground?
It's quiet here. Too quiet.
Echo! Oh, oh.
What is it, boy? What do you want?
Phew, it bloody stinks in here. Okay, doggy. You are the number 2 companion. I am number 1. There is no negotiation to be had. What if you understand me?
I should set the metal rods at 45-degree angles for optimal support against the steam pressure. But would that leave enough space for the gears?
I once knew a guy who survived in a dark cave on raw fish for a month just to find his stupid ring. I'll tell you about it sometime when our fellowship travels the land fighting orcs and owls.
It's not like I've got any better. Oh, nasty way to go.
Out of curiosity, when will we arrive at the next inn? It's just that I'm terribly hungry. Everything we have is not speaking.
That freeing solitude of being in the open wilds.
You're free? I was so worried about you. I've been wandering around this city waiting to hear anything, any news of what happened to you.
When I saw you being dragged off, it reminded me of when I was dragged off to prison. Helpless. Too many to fight off.
What did the bastards try and pin on you? Eh? Is everything all right? You have the silver blood ring. You have joined a very powerful family here in the Reach. I'm glad your name has been cleared from this mess.
Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Yes, you are.
What are you thinking? I'm at your service. She seems nice enough. I'll keep an eye on her. just in case. Something on your mind? Tell me more. What about it?
Really? I'll admit I'm a little surprised.
Aye? Okay then. Aye? What about it? For fuck's sake. Sorry, forget I said that.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
Bloody mist.
Careful with that fire.
Is there anything you can't do
the
with
fire
magic?
of the lighthouse will
I'm
have serious
telling you.
consequences.
Make extra body
Planning an
parts.
attack on...
Whiterun.
whatnot.
If this is supposedly such a great idea,
don't
why
take it the
doesn't
wrong
Jory
way.
Ra do it
That's
himself?
not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him. Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun. Balgroof refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
What do you need?
General. Sir? You can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
Bunch of power scavengers from what I've seen.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Silneck. In Blackmarsh, one can use rootwork. So it's a sort of underground express. They swallow you whole.
Are my
and
men
then
now
burrow through
giving
the mud
free
faster
rein to
than you can
anyone
walk
who
on
wanders
foot.
into the castle?
Quite handy.
Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Speak with Legate Ricka. She will determine if you are Legion material. Controlling the Pale gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm. But it's only a matter of time before it's back in our hands. Ulfric's Stormcloak's head rolling away from his lifeless body. The Legion's always been here. Without us to keep order, the provinces would fall into barbarism and lawlessness. Especially Skyrim. Take, for example, Ulfric Stormcloak and his little rebellion. But rest assured, his days are numbered. I'm originally from Cyrodiil, sent here at the request of the Emperor himself. I'm often ordered to places with problems that need fixing. Now, while I'm certain this is all terribly interesting to you, I have important matters to attend.
Solitude makes me feel like I'm in Cyrodiil, or at least what I imagine it to be like. Firewatch in Morrowind was probably much like it.
What do you think you're doing?
Before the Red Year.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
not great at keeping up on current events. I just feel that other things are more important. Uncovering the secrets of Aetherius, for example.
If you find that you have a hard time carrying everything, try combining some giant's toes and river betties. They'll improve your strength.
Right, so I'm not sure I'm totally on board with reading General Tullius's private correspondence, but I think we can both agree mercenaries running around with ancient powerful artifacts is usually bad. Should we sort it out?
Yes?
Stupid dog.
Sir, we can't just keep trading blows with the rebels like this. It's only strengthening their resolve. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
Put the rebellious Jarls in their place.
Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed.
In the future,
We'll
I'll
soon
let you know
find
what
out.
your opinion is.
I'm sending you to clear out Fort Herogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Herogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Joining the Legion, are we? I feel like I should have guessed, knowing you.
I've never met a politician that wasn't.
We will oust Ulfric from Windhelm soon enough, and when we do, I'll have his head on a plate.
Sending would-be recruits to take out an entire fort alone seems exceedingly stupid for the Imperial Legion.
we can't just keep trading blows with the rebels like this. It's only strengthening their resolve.
Your concerns are duly noted, Legate, but unfounded. I assure you, this war will be over in another 6 months.
Sir, this is costing lives of both Imperial loyalists and Skyrim citizens alike. And it's winning the rebels' support where they had none before.
Don't you think I know that? But these commands come straight from Cyrodiil. We must maintain order and put the rebellious Jarls in their place before we have a full-scale war on our hands.
You don't think this is a war already? Sir,
Thank you, Legate. In the future, I'll let you know when your opinion
pleasures
is
in
needed.
life is fresh bread
Sir.
rolls straight from the oven. The smell alone fills you with joy, but then you cut it, top it with some butter, and watch it melt into the bread. Incredible how something so simple can taste so good.
I believe the Legate gave you an order. I expect you to follow it. Dismissed.
I'd kill for some god math right now.
New orders for the soldiers, Legate. Make sure they're distributed as noted.
Sir, half of the orders appear to be missing.
That is correct. Those orders have been delivered by special courier. I can't trust some of our normal distribution channels.
Understood, sir.
Well, I've never met a politician that wasn't corrupt.
Keep your guard up. I'll take my leave then.
Sorry. That went down the air hole better than the food.
Those rebels better not try coming to Hafengar. All right, let's take a look. Works for me. Let's go.
Come on. Come on, boy.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences. He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this. He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter. Uh-huh.
The Bard's College here in Solitude. You should think...
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
I would have thought You really have a way of attracting the strangest
Retrieving
people,
a lost
don't you?
poem from an ancient tomb seems like a strange...
Hey, Kaiden.
Yes.
Good day, friend.
Oh, never mind.
Sure. What can I help you with?
Tell you a sword pun, but I'm not
Sounds
sure you
good.
see the point.
I'll be back in a few days.
All right then.
Yes, quite interesting, in fact. Latoria pieced together a treasure map of some kind from drawings and texts. Perhaps you will have some luck finding where it leads, no? What do you want? Will we speak again?
Staying out of trouble?
You're back. Wonderful. I trust things fare well. I found an odd weapon from a Dunmer trader, and it turned out to be something rather impressive. Here, have a look, and place it on display if you like.
I'm a little surprised by this entrance exam. Shouldn't you be performing a song or something instead
How
of
can
crawling
this one
around in an old ruin?
What do you want? Of course, Guildmaster.
Wait. A homeless man talking
good to have
nonsense
somewhere like this to come
gave
back
you a
to.
hip bone. Well, that is weird.
Business is well
What's it
enough,
supposed
I
to do then?
suppose. Although,
Because it's
a big
definitely not going to open any doors now, is it? Well, it's not a fucking key, is it?
Madras, you're a Dwemer researcher, right?
I'm very interested in the Dwemer. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm also very interested in the Dwemer. Perhaps we could research.
I'm sure I could offer a tidbit of knowledge or two about Dwemer. I'm sure you've been to plenty of Dwemer roots.
Yes, but not as many as I would like. I'm sure you can relate.
I should cook some steak.
Would you like to join us in our explorations?
Just right.
I'd certainly think so. But for now, I just have to tinker and plan out
Perhaps
some
a garlic sauce with the rendered fat.
Oh, I certainly understand that. Another time, then.
I'm happy to see you too, but not in that way.
Hey, do you like riddles?
I don't exactly mind traversing a war-torn country. Battlefields make collecting otherwise hard-to-fetch ingredients a breeze. They're even kind enough to leave great big holes in the bodies for easier retrieval.
Don't you think it's odd that Orion lets us stay in the safe house? Wouldn't he prefer it?
I'm right behind you.
Let's see what you've got there.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Vigilance is very wise. Sure, let's trade. Let's get back to it.
No, there's 101 ways. What do you want to trade for? Whatever you say.
You're so handsome, aren't you, Scrap? Look at how shiny you are, my handsome boy.
Empire. Rebellion. Huh. Doesn't matter. Fight for the side. Ian.
There's a very much gone out there. We need to collect a lot of different samples if you want variety.
largely off donations from patrons, but how much gold do these patrons have? They're always donating.
Home is where your heart is, right? Or is it where you hang your hat? What if you don't have a hat? Should we be giving hats to the homeless?
So you worked for an important Telvanni fellow, right? I imagine this home is nothing compared to what you're used to then.
Sewell's tower was quite extravagant indeed. Chambers upon chambers, an incredible conservatory, and oh, the view.
Oh, the view. Tell me about it.
The tower was quite central, but had a commanding view over the Nebet Bay. From there you had the great mountains on each side of the bay, and you could see ships of all colors sailing into the city to trade. Sometimes I could spot a ship I recognized and would rush to the docks to see the crew.
This is going to sound silly, but I relate to that. My father was a trader, so when I'd see his ship arriving, I'd also rush out to greet him. I'd climb up on our shop's roof to get a better view when I thought he'd be getting back soon. I imagine a tower would have been even better.
It took a while to go from the bottom to the top, so usually I just jump off and drink a slow fall potion on the way down. I'd float right down to the docks. Really handy.
Oh, that would have been so useful for me. Still would be. Make one for me sometime?
If I come across anything with slow falling properties, I will.
How can I help? Got anything fun for me?
You know, I could try my hand at learning some of this. Can't be too complicated.
Nightshade is a sign of death. The plant always seems to be growing where the dead are nearby.
Museum is very large. Where's the eating and drinking area? Bathroom. Oh.
There's no place like
I don't know if I'm right or not, but I have the sense that Ariana is no stranger to thievery.
good day, my friend. So, continue. I'll start selling things off in a few days, so you have plenty of time to sort through your wares. Good day. Farewell. Yes? Who wants to work hard? There is clearly more there to know. I would store the rest, and I won't plan on... In the meantime, here's another possible artifact you could look into. You're back. Wonderful. Farewell. Good to see you again.
Kind of orient to allow you place to stash all the evidence of your crime.
Do you have a question? I suppose I'll have to recheck. Check back another day, and I'm sure I'll have a lead on something else. How can I help? What can I do for? Greetings. Oh, we accident. When I asked them about it, they sealed. I would store the relics there and lock down the. I'll go. And I won't plan on taking any tours down there either. I should have it all cleaned up for you by tomorrow. I think I may be. I have many. I would. With the merchants willing to pay a bit. Also, the merchants would. So, continue to sell those yourself. Very well then. Just put anything you want sold into. And I'll put the proceeds of the sales in a lockbox on the desk by the safe house door. I'll start selling things off in a few days, so you have plenty of time to sort through your wares. Oh, you're here. Well, who wants to work hard? There is clearly more there to know, but it will come out in time, I'm sure, when he's ready. Farewell. It was the first extension I had built into the original temple building, and where I spent...
Kind of orient to allow you a place to... all the evidence of your crimes.
Killing something.
Stupid dog.
Yes?
You know I support you in anything you want to do, right? Just don't expect me to start playing the lute now, eh? I'm a swordsman. Take what you need. All right, moving on.
It must be nice to relax in your own space after your adventures. How old do you suppose Orion is? I really into what Kyra likes so much about Nordic runes.
King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head.